Alright, so this is the last video log for this leisure hobby project. So just as a reminder, I chose to do digital scrapbooking, and what really challenged me in this project was actually keeping up with it, because sometimes I would forget about it, and it's like not something that I always think about doing. So another thing that challenged me in this project was having the patience to deal with the online scrapbooking. Like sometimes it was very tedious to work with. Sometimes like it wouldn't rearrange the pictures the way I wanted it. It wouldn't come out the way I thought it would look. Um, Another thing that I really didn't like about the website was there was like some type of a learning curve. Wasn't something that you could just figure out right off the bat. Sometimes, using this website, uh, when I tried to upload the pictures, they wouldn't show up. I had to redo it, and when I would save the project and then come back to it, I'd see that there would be like multiple uploads of the same picture, and it got really irritating because all of the pictures showed up on multiple pages, and like it seems like the website, could have worked better. But yeah, and while I was participating in the beginning, I thought that I was doing a more feminine project, but as time went on, it didn't really feel like I was doing a project or doing an activity that was very feminine. I just started to think that it's something that I normally did just because, I always use Photoshop because, like I said before, I'm into photography, so doing digital scrapbooking really wasn't that bad. I didn't really mind it. Um, I think that was what was gained for both genders in this leisure activity was we both got a little understanding on what it's like to participate in the opposite gender's activity. We both got a little knowledge into why part- why one another participates in such activities, and we also got to know what it was like to partake in these activities. And honestly, if I had the chance to do this project again, I wouldn't mind doing it just because, it was nice doing something different, doing something that I usually wouldn't do on my own. So, it was nice. And one thing that I would change if I were to participate in this is like we had a list of choices that we could pick from, but one thing I would change was I want like a wider choice of options because I felt like I was forced to do something because I didn't get to choose something that seemed interesting enough for me to want to pick. So that's probably the last thing I have to say about it. That I wish we had more options to choose from.